Hello everyone, welcome back to Doodle Creations. This is Nigda. Today I will be sharing some basics that you need to know if you want to start with brush lettering and you are absolutely a beginner in this. So let's go to the video. So here we are doing the basics of calligraphy and the main 3 important tips for your better practice. So keep watch the video till the end and I really hope you will get some ideas of calligraphy. So before starting on to the basics, I would like to show you my small brush collections and the pens that I am using for the calligraphy. So these are the long bristle stiff hair brushes. Its extra long body provides maximum loading capacity and you may also use this pointed tip to do fine drawings. This one is the Pendle brush sign pen. It's very flexible and it's a good choice for the beginners. The next one is the round pointed brush and it's one of my favorite brushes. It's very flexible and easy to handle. For doodling, I use these Pigma Micron fine liner pens. You get these pens in different nib sizes, so you can choose your nib sizes accordingly whenever you wanted to do some floral designs or for adding some fine details. So the main thing that you really need to take care is holding your brush right. You can't hold your brush straight like this, otherwise you can damage the tip of the brush. Instead, you need to hold your brush at a certain angle of 45 degrees in order to get nice strokes. So always make sure that you are holding your brush right. Now the second important thing is applying the right amount of pressure. So whenever you are moving the brush in the upward direction, then you need to apply very less pressure. So your upward line needs to be very thin as you are applying very less pressure over here. Whereas whenever you are moving the brush in the downward direction, then you need to apply higher amount of pressure. That's why you would get the thick stroke like this. So always remember to apply the right amount of pressure whenever you are doing the upward movement or the downward movement. Then the third and the very important point to take care is going slow, especially whenever transitioning between the upward movement of your brush and the downward movement of your brush. Because if you'll be going fast, then you will be just mixed up with the strokes and you won't able to apply the right amount of pressure in your upstrokes and the downstrokes. So always make sure that whenever you are transitioning between the movements of your brush, try to go slow. So these were the 3 very important points that I wanted to share with you. So let's start on to the basic strokes that you need to learn and practice before starting the brush lettering. The first one is a downstroke. As I mentioned earlier, that whenever you are moving your brush in the downward direction, then you need to apply higher pressure and that's how the downstroke is. Then whenever you are going downward direction, apply a little higher pressure. So you need to practice this multiple times and make sure you are holding your brush correctly. Then the next one is the upstroke. So in contrast with the downstroke, wherever you need to apply higher pressure, in upstroke you need to apply very less pressure and it would be a very thin line as compared to the thick downstrokes. So whenever you are moving your brush in the upward direction, just make sure you are applying very light pressure over there. So this is how the upstroke is. Then the next one is to combine the upstroke and the downstroke together and this is what you get. So basically here I am applying higher pressure and whenever I am moving my brush in the upward direction, the pressure is very light. That's how you get the combination of these strokes and try to go slow. So here you can clearly visible the difference between upstrokes and the downstrokes. You can also do it in the reverse direction, going from upward to downward. So just practice like this and see how you convert thin stroke to thick strokes. Then over here I am doing the compound strokes. Basically you are doing the upstroke, downstroke like this and doing it regularly. Practice these strokes multiple times, and also you can practice this in the reverse direction. This is a reverse compound stroke. So just practice these strokes as much as you can to get a better control of your brush. Then we have the C stroke and the O strokes. These are again the combination of upstroke and the downstroke. And this is how you make the C's and the O's in the brush lettering. So these are the basic strokes. As a beginner you can practice regularly, and with that you can build a better control on your brush. Now here I am writing the lowercase alphabets. This is also a very good way of practicing the strokes and getting a better control on your brush. So just keep practicing these strokes and these alphabets as well. Thanks for watching. Till then, take care. Bye bye.